I believe that everybody should have a mentor in their life. Everybody needs a mentor. Everybody needs somebody who will believe in them and who will encourage them along the way when things are tough.
But today is the first day of CanU for Michael. It's been a point of discussion for over a year now because his sister Annette has been in CanU for the last 4 years.
Trying to go this way. My brother is like any other brother, funny, he's sometimes annoying, but all in all, he's really nice and he does want to do what I do.
I don't really learn from my sister. Not much. For me, I mostly only learn from her stories. When she's done, came back from CanU.
Michael has been wanting to become part of CanU for the last 4 years. This is a great day for Michael because he really wanted to be part of this.
I think it's really important for children to have the opportunity to experience working with people that inspire ideas and enthusiasm.
That first night of CanU is the biggest night of the year in my mind. It's a make or break deal.
I think when the kids first come to CanU, they're a little bit lost, obviously. They come from their own little schools to this huge campus. They really have little idea of what they're coming to. It's a new experience. They have really no concrete way of figuring out what's going to happen.
When I was in grade 5 or 6, I really had no idea what I wanted to do. In fact, I don't know when I figured out what I wanted to do. Going to a university would have been an extremely intimidating place to go.
The energy level's a little bit low, everyone's sort of tentative. Even the mentors are a little, apprehensive of exactly what's going to happen.
This is my first time, my first year. A lot of anxiety because I don't know what to expect or what it's going to be like. I imagine it would be really scary for the kids because they don't know anybody.
Well, if you don't have friends, then it's awkward because you're just like, oh, who are you?
But then you can make friends. You can make friends.
For me, it was, I was a bit shy, didn't know anyone except maybe a few people from my school.
I really appreciate Roger. He always at the beginning of the year makes a speech of how unique CanU is and how fortunate the kids and the mentors are to be in this program. That sets the tone.
We expect CanU kids to become leaders as they get older. So can you imagine what that means for you today? So what are some things that if you were me or Brittany or your mentor, what would you expect of you?
Well, I think it welcomes them into this community of this sort of intentional caring, right? That every adult who has committed to being there is there because they want to invest in these kids. And so if we can be in place at that point in their lives to really say like, look, there's this entire world out there that you could be a part of. And these are these opportunities that, these doors that you didn't even know existed.
The challenges of the present can be overwhelming. If you can't think about what comes after, sometimes it can be really hard to motivate yourself to deal with those challenges.
Yeah, I think the concept of having a mentor is a really amazing one. It's also been a discovery for us that these can be little one-off, informal moments in a person's life when a mentor arrives at just the right time to say just the right thing in just the right way that propels a person into a different future.
And I could trace my life through my mentors. It meant everything to me that I had somebody like that mentor who saw me. Like, I think for me, that's the big thing that mentors have done, right? Is that they see me. Like, they understood something about me. I was having trouble communicating to other people. And they were willing to invest the time to help other people see what they already saw.
One of the things that always comes to mind when I think about this is that the late Yuri Bronfenbrenner said that every child needs to have an adult who is irrationally crazy about him or her.
And oftentimes, you know, when you're doing something, first of all, you have an idea of what a career would be like. Maybe you've seen it on TV. Maybe you actually feel intimidated. You want to be a lawyer, or maybe you want to be a doctor, but you're not really sure how to get there.
I think they see a lot in us, and I think they've certainly helped me unlock my true potential, because I never knew I wanted to be a mechanical engineer before I started coming to CanU and meeting all these mentors. They helped me they helped me connect socially and helped me have personal growth. And I think I've seen that in many kids in CanU too that I've been participating with regularly, and I could see them talking to new people, trying new things, taking chances.
Yeah, I've had a lot of help from the mentors, especially those who really encourage everyone else to participate. I decided I wanted to become a doctor when I was in grade 6, and a year after I started my first year in CanU.
That's 1. Yes, that's called respiratory rate. 2, your temperature, body temperature, and your blood pressure. Do you know anything what it teaches you? Your pulse is to check your heart rate. So we have...
Annette, being in CanU, we started to see right from the beginning 4 years ago an increase in Annette's confidence and her ability at school. It all started to increase very, very rapidly, and her interest in the programs that CanU was offering was just amazing.
Annette is one of those great illustrations of a kid who has a fantastic family and who they really support and love her and want to provide the best for her in every way. And so she comes to CanU with those kind of latent interests and skills and work ethic. And we've seen that really blossom in Annette's life. She's become an incredible student. She's become an incredible leader in her school and her community. One of the other things about Annette that's really fantastic is that she's become a mentor to her little brother. And Michael sees Annette and how hard she works at school, how seriously she is about her future and the ideas, the things that she wants to accomplish in life, and he's been inspired.
For me, CanU has given me the confidence to retire in school and appreciate the opportunities to help in the community. All we are asked to do is participate, which draws us in and sparks something inside of us to want to do more and go much further.
I think it's hard to tell how the mentors do this, but they seem to treat the kids as if they're equals. They work with the kids. They're not instructing them as much as just working with them. And I think that's one of the key reasons that Michael certainly and the other kids are so enthusiastic about CanU.
They have somebody who they can come back every single week and they know that that person will be there and that they can have a relationship with that person, and just to see somebody who believes in you know, to have the consistency there, that's so crucial, to have that one person or those few people, hopefully, who are there every single time, every week, encouraging these kids.
They help me because I can not only see the future and maybe what others say it might be, but I can see myself being working with NASA, SpaceX, rockets, anything like that, being a really smart individual.